Happy Pisces Day. This is the last reading I am doing for Pisces today. It is your September love reading. I completed the autumn overview forecast and the September forecast. Each of these tarot readings have an attached astrology page for you to help you connect the dots on your individual levels where the planets are, challenges and strengths. So you connect more dots. I'm enjoying it. I hope you do too. The cards have been pre-shuffled to save time, and the overall energy that will affect all of the cards that are laid out. Pisces. Was it the autumn forecast? That the head of the reading was a Pisces card as well. It was the Hanged Man, which was about awareness, awakening. Now we have the moon, your path on your journey, being lit and protected at this time. You are fulfilling a purpose in the month of September regarding love. The Hermit. This is the opposite of Pisces in the astrology. This is your polar opposite. This is left brain, logic, thinking, working things out in your hand. Now you're getting help. There's a plan going forward, a blueprint. Here is your independence and the Five of Pentacles. So some of you are going to feel like in September that you're losing your independence, but you're not. This is the understanding, probably the awakening you're going through, and the understanding, the logic of collaboration with others without giving up your independence. That's exactly what that looks like to me, Pisces. And will you lose anything? It may feel like that to you, Pisces. But these are meant for you. This is part of your journey. These are your treasures, your gifts, whether it's on a monetary scale or a spiritual scale. And if things are flowing properly in the spiritual realms, money follows. I'm not even sure we should be using the word money anymore with everything changing in the world. To be honest, abundance. Abundance. Let's tag that word. It's hard for me to be articulate in words sometimes when it's trying to put energies into words is sometimes difficult. The Sun card, and that happened in the last reading with you. Very weird reading for the autumn months, but this might be pulling everything together for us. The Sun is about joy, happiness. All right, so you're working with someone, your partner, your interest. For that goal of happiness. This seems to be surrounding you anyway, with or without collaboration. But the collaboration is, now this is feeling to me like Pisces, like your light becoming bright and shedding these gifts on others. Infectious energy that you're putting out, which is good. And sometimes it's overwhelming, isn't it? Sometimes Pisces has to step back, like they're being crowded. Like everyone wants a piece of Pisces because they're shining so brightly. You could be playing a role model position. Queen of Swords at the heart of your reading, along with the Nine of Wands and Six of Pentacles. Very good communication. You see the plan. It makes total sense to you. So even though you may have that niggling energy or feeling that, am I giving up my independence by making this change? You know that would be temporary. I call her my bullshit queen. She knows it when she sees it. She's approachable. She's got a wonderful sense of humor. People like talking with her. She's got good communication skills. Yeah, approachable. However, if there's no truth in what is being presented to her, she will cut it out. So maybe part of this blueprint has something to, yeah, the word sacrifice came up in the last reading too. What is it you're sacrificing? Perhaps you're feeling the walls closing in on you. This energy is one for the last battle. You're tired, you've accumulated all of this on your journey. And do you have enough fuel to completion? So this is when blessings come in for you, Pisces. How nice is this looking? A partner, a love that wants to reciprocate. Say, no, you didn't lose it, Pisces. Here it comes in return. Everything that you put out, all of your energies that you put. This could very well be telling you, Pisces, for any of you Pisces that like to do their meditations and work with the law of attraction, this is what you've put out. What is coming back is increased. This is your doing. Only you could have done. Strong Virgo energy, so that polar opposite, we're seeing some type of what's love got to do with it energy. There's practicality here. This is what has to be done. And you communicate it very well. You communicate it very well in a way that everybody wants to participate. New love in September. This, you know, if you're attached already and committed already, there's definitely a rebirth here, a leveling up with your relationship. For those of you who are single, there's new love coming in that is because of these energies, because of your journey, because of that law of attraction. This is like the innocence of a child, but the wisdom of truth. This feels more like protective energy than it does about battling. It just feels like you're just doing your own thing. You're doing a Pisces thing. Pisces energy. You're stepping into your element. The Ace. So we have two aces here. The Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups. True love. The sword of truth. That hawk gives you a more distant view of the future. Up there, it can see past the horizon that you could see at ground level. Truth. This could be also a final cutting of something when it comes to the blueprint. It's like the final draft, right? Queen says, okay, this has to go, that can stay. And there's the final plan. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. You're ready. Boy, it really does seem like you're walking away from something here, Pisces. You are definitely walking away from something. You've been carrying too much. So energy-wise, you're releasing. You're releasing that energy of feeling like you have to carry the burdens. You have reciprocated help here. There's good communication between you and another person when it comes to love, let me tell you. I wouldn't be surprised if the King of Wands shows up. It could be that you are delegating. All right, I can continue to do this, but I can't carry your responsibilities anymore. You're ready to carry your own. Perhaps this is pertaining to you. You are ready for this next step, this next responsibility, Pisces, in your energy. Going for the Holy Grail. going for the Holy Grail and having truth right at the heart of it. The Empress. Right brain. Seeded from source. Something is about to birth. Is it our reset that we've been going through? Is this the month that a big picture starts to form for you, Pisces? Is this a new love birthing? This is a soulmate. Perhaps your soulmate is a Virgo. Perhaps your soulmate is more grounded, which would make sense. It's either fire or earth energy I'm feeling here. Anyway, the energy coming in to ground you through this other person, this soulmate. So what's the plan? Well, the plan means you have to give up something. Conflict over this independence and what you have to give up. Here comes the awakening. Whew. Wow. I wonder, this looks sad, Pisces, really sad. Perhaps you had to scrap one plan or modify it. Some of these energies had to go to, it's like tweaking the law of attraction, tweaking so it comes in properly, manifests more correctly. So this conflict over independence, over your inheritance, your spiritual inheritance. Perhaps you're getting into a relationship that others disapprove. But you are aware that in this sadness or sacrifice, this indicates the awareness. You don't lose anything. It comes back to you. Okay, we have 5 coins here. We've got the raven. That's like the raven or the crow. It sees everything. It's the sharpest eyes you can imagine. You're in the reverse position, mirroring everything. So you're seeing reality for what it is. And then the blessing, like the awareness, like that's when the abundance comes in. So we have the 5 and we have, it now becomes a 6. Below this is 6 of Pentacles. That's the reciprocity. That's the energies that are flowing between you and a soulmate, between you and heaven, because of how you are dealing with your day-to-day when it comes to love. 7 of Wands. There's some negotiations here. What is going to bring us to happiness? What is going to bring us to joy? What has to be done? Holy smokes, when you cut off this, whatever this energy is, as tough as it may seem, look at the joy it's going to bring. So for those of you, if this is maybe reconciliation, if you're having a hard time in your relationships, this is negotiations. This is your ideas, thoughts, what you're perceiving in your mind for your plan forward on your journey, because boy, you're seeing quite clearly in September. It's catching on, so you can persuade others to see things the way you're seeing it. Maybe sadly, like one of those energies are going. But the result is like this sprouting from the tree. You know how when you prune a bush, it just goes into an electric start and bursts in new growth. So let's see what this one brings. So I definitely feel like you're being a role model, not just to your soulmate, but it spreads. It's contagious. This is also the spy card. So in the defensive energy, there may be a moment of, all right, if there's bad energy coming in, from which direction do I need to be pointing? This could be someone who wants to help, but feels helpless. So they're just going to watch you until they can jump in and support you. It is immature energy, right? Maybe it's this person that's feeling conflicted because, after all, if you're taking on this energy, this Virgo energy, I mean, she's lovely. Everywhere she walks, she's leaving flowers behind. The conflict here, if it is with this person, perhaps it's as simple as you're in a situation where you want to do something and the other person is fearful for you and saying, let me help. And you're saying, no, I think I got this, honey. It could be as simple as that. Let's hope so. We can watch for the markers, Pisces, as you go through your month. Watch for these markers, because all they are markers to say this energy is available to you in how you perceive or deal with it. We have Virgo energy again. So if you're not dealing with a Virgo, Pisces, you are definitely coming to that right brain, left brain balance. These are taking sure steps, being sure-footed. Perhaps you've been waiting for a long time for this energy to mature and step in to help. Fight the good fight. But maybe it's a matter of you becoming the child and being children together. Being children together does kind of erase all energies that are obstacles, doesn't it? In a certain sense. We have the Five of Pentacles once again. Look at what's coming in, these blessings. Remember what we said here, what we saw here, this awareness. So this is what I feel I had to give up, but what comes back to you is more than expected. I think what it does is illuminates your path into this sunshine. This is birthing, Pisces. This is birthing this joy that is contagious. It reflects out of you. Looks like you're quite amazing in September, really. You know, like your last two readings that I did today, the fall one and the September one, like they were weird, but this is kind of making sense now. So, you know, go check those readings out. This makes a little more sense to me now with all those weird energies I was seeing in those readings. This is victory over truth. This is like, oh my goodness, what is it, Pisces? Two of Pentacles and the Ace. We have three aces on the bottom row. Perhaps you're taking on a little more responsibility, Pisces. You know, on the one hand, we were seeing walking away, you know, laying down the burdens. not carrying all these responsibilities. And now we see you being very busy, successfully. This is success. So you're busy because you now have more time on your hands? You released old energies? Maybe went right back to square one. Why these energies are more immature than seeing kings. Maybe you've just gone back to square one. Now we have the Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. So in releasing some of these burdens, this is like working smarter, not harder, and making more as a result. So maybe, and I do have a sense of abundance here. I'm going to omit money from my vocabulary because the world is changing. We're seeing things differently now, doing things differently. You have no idea what's coming, but I've got glimpses of it, and it's just amazing. When I did June, July, and September, no, June, July, August, I'm sitting in the month of June. I've time traveled to September. I already knew what was coming as far as the global, geopolitical, economic, watching the changes. And I've been warning people for years, if not even more so in the last few months, that we were entering the peak of the big ugly on the world stage, which is affecting us all individually. So now that I've time traveled into September, I can honestly say that I have renewed faith in humanity, restored faith, because watching these energies flow June, July, August. I know we're in the peak of the big ugly, and it's going to be a high emotion for a few months. Here I am in September, and up to this point, these energies, you're all stepping into your energies. All of the zodiac signs are playing their part. Everything you do individually, it affects everything in the world, in the universe, just everything. So here, when we're looking at this love reading, I'm seeing like a lot of spiritual meanings here. So on the physical level, you would know better than me individually what this means for you. So whatever you sacrificed comes back to you in abundance. And there is victory over truth at the heart of your reading. There's truth, the pruning of the tree for that final blooming, negotiating, being sure-footed, awakening your energy and your path being illuminated to the point of maybe we're going to have a meteor shower in September, Pisces. Never know. You never know. Aliens could be, they could have that full narrative out there by now in September that, we're being invaded. We need to go to war with UFOs. Who knows? It's very interesting. This Ace of Pentacles for your final corner. This is going to come easy for you. I'd almost say this feels like a bit, very strongly with business. You're going to come into some abundance with less effort. You'll be successful. So maybe you're downsizing. All right, I'm going to do without. Now I'm going to prepare if it's going to be a cold winter. But where love is concerned, Pisces, you are attracting attention through your light big time in September. And when you have those energies, or you're feeling those energies, reflect back on this reading and know, let your light shine right now. These are the energies it's pulling together for you. You are on your path, and it's a beautiful thing. Well, I enjoyed my day with you, Pisces. It started off really weird, but it ended really beautiful. To my subscribers, God bless you. And to those who haven't, please do. And I hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye for now.